LDNRBS, we have another special guest in the building. Beckmilli, let's give him a clap out. Give her a clap out here, most definitely. Right, so first and foremost, I'll straight up and say this: you are very, very hard.
Thank you.
There's no other way that I'm going to start this off by not saying that.
Yeah,
you are very, very hard. You just come out of a new song called Do Road.
Yeah.
Hard.
Thank you.
My face scrunched up a little bit, I'm not going to lie to you. Definitely. So, first and foremost, who are you and where'd you come from? And what'd you do?
I'm Beckmilli, I'm a rapper from South London. And I just come out of my new song, Do Road.
Sick.
It's my first one.
Yeah.
So.
You say you're from South London?
Yeah, from South London, yeah.
Everybody, see, I told you guys from before, everyone's from South London, you know? Like, literally, South London, I don't know,
London.
More than any other side of London, for sure.
Yeah.
But going back now, I want to know about you and music starting off. I want to know your journey. So where did it start off for you?
It started about a year ago.
A year ago?
Yeah, I started putting pen to paper about a year ago.
Yeah.
And as soon as 2020 came, I thought I just want to do this because, you know what I mean? Like, especially when I got into drill music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Were you never recorded before that?
Nah.
Damn.
Nah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you've never even...
Nah. The first time I've been to the studio was like...
Some people are just naturally... if you've only just started in this year...
Yes, yeah.
Damn. So there was no even musical influence going like early on, or
no, the only musical influence I could say was in school. Literally.
Right.
That was just me.
Right.
You know, like in school when you're like rapping.
Yeah.
Drumming on the table and that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
I'm saying like I jumped on the table, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, literally. But I've always loved music. Everything I do, there's music involved. Everything I do, whether I'm getting ready in music, driving music.
What type of music?
Eclectic. I like different. It's not just drill or rap.
Yeah.
I like old school, like Luther Vandross.
Sick.
Depends what mood I want to get into.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know?
It's very ironic when you hear people like your tune Do Road is such a hard tune, but then you listen to Luther Vandross growing up. It's such an interesting, that tends to happen a lot.
Yeah. That's because it's not everything you do you need to be hyped. I think that
100%.
Like music definitely influences people's moods and stuff. And I'm not always hyped all the time. You know?
So even down to your musical style, would it expand out of that type of Do Road element a lot? You smile while you say it, like as if you know you got something in this pipeline.
I love music, innit? So anything that I like to hear, I like to get involved. I like to get and put my sort of my feel onto it. So like I like a lot of like Afro swing and
for sure,
stuff like that.
You know? So you talked about the drill scene before too. Right now it seems to be an element where drill is probably the most sought after genre probably in the whole of the UK.
It's popular.
Literally. Was it a conscious thing for you to jump within, because you said you like a lot of type of music, so was that a conscious thing for you to jump within that? Because it seemed like you sit on it perfectly. But
I think drill is where I found my feet. Like I feel comfortable. It comes very, very natural. It comes like it's like I've got a place in drill. Do you know what I mean?
I feel you.
But whereas like grime and other types of rap, not that I don't feel like I've got a place in it, but drill just it's dragged me into it. You know, so that's why I started off with drill.
What do you feel about grime in general? Did you grow up in that era?
I love grime. Yeah.
You love it. You love it.
Yeah, love it.
So
I love grime.
That's not something that you would personally get into.
No, if the right beat came along, do you know what I mean? But at the moment it hasn't. It's just been drill. But grime, I love grime. I love grime.
What has the reaction been for you personally from the point of releasing Do Road to now?
It's been positive. Mostly positive. Mostly positive. Yeah. Like I've got like good comments and stuff on YouTube and stuff. Like
you got a lot of them. A lot of people coming through and saying that they love what you do. So
yeah, like obviously I released the song 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and like I've just got a lot of good comments. Yeah, you know. So
did you expect people to, because obviously for you it sounds like a completely new thing for you to jump into music. Did you expect people to gravitate towards it the way you have? No,
because I'm no one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not known. I'm not. Do you know what I'm saying to you? It's just something that I felt in my heart, so I put it onto the beat.
Yeah.
And everyone likes it. I'm not surprised that people like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a catchy song, but I'm surprised that the reception I got. I thought I'd get more hate.
Why?
Because on other people's platforms, I see a lot of negative comments. So that was my one fear, innit? That was my
Interesting.
Fear. Yeah, that was my fear. So
because when you look in the comment section on some people, it's some platforms as such.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you see like.
Yeah, so obviously I'm grateful. I'm happy that people like the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very sick. Going forward too, do you feel like after you releasing something that people have literally jumped on, would you say at this point it's like you have a little bit of a pressure to come out of something next that people really gravitate towards again too?
I think there'll always be a pressure to improve and get better, but hopefully people will like what I've got to give them in the future.
100%.
But definitely I'll up my game. I think that's expected.
When it comes to female spitters in the UK right now, it seems to be I would probably say the best.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say just female, because I don't care, because some of these female spitters are 10 times better than a lot of these males. So I don't even want to just sit on that. But what I will say is, in terms of the females, there seems to be so many spitters right now that are great. Do you feel like is there anyone in there that you look at and go, yeah, they're hard, or someone that you think, okay?
At the moment, Shabo.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna chuck my face again. I had to do it.
She's the best.
Literally.
She's the best. Like, she's heavy. Like, every time I listen to her music,
energy.
And it's energy. But the thing is, like, I need to hear more of her. Like, so what I'm saying.
Agreed.
She's so talented. Yeah?
Agreed.
I just need to
hear more. You want to know what it sounds like as a
I
whole.
want more. You hear me? I want more of her. Like, I like her music a lot. She's really good. And Miss Banks. She's been about
very
for time.
Hard. Shout out to Miss Banks.
Shout out Miss Banks and that. She's been around for time, and she's just consistent.
Yeah.
Even getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, consistent. Yeah.
Do you like the fact? Not do you like it, but how do you feel with the element of everyone? Whenever it seems to be a new female spitter, they never really put you up against the, let me say, the Kojo Funds of the world, or the Stormzy's or the Chips. They go straight away and say, okay, well, let's put them up against Miss La Familia or Shabo. How do you feel about that? Like, you as a new artist, people are already feeling what you're doing. Yeah, they're gonna go and compete to another female. How do you feel about that?
I'm a humble person, so like my first. It wouldn't be. I don't feel like it's competition in the sense of I'm so humble. Like. They're amazing artists. You know what I'm saying to you? So
you don't mind saying it?
No, you can't deny the truth.
Straight up, real.
You can't deny the truth. They're amazing artists. So, but I don't think it's a competition in the sense of I'm too humble for it to be a competition. I think everyone enjoys great music. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, so if the music's good, where's the competition? It should be more like a unity thing than a competition.
Love that.
You know,
love that. Have you faced that at any point where people have been like, oh, okay, well, like, how do you feel about this female MC, or how do you feel about this MC trying to almost trip you up?
Yeah, I don't think I could be tripped up in that because it's like
it's love.
It's not competition. Like, unless the other artist wants to be funny about it,
I
can't be funny about it, because if they're good, they're good. If not good, and then it comes down to everyone's opinion and taste as well, innit? My man's not on
that wave. Yeah. An album from you. Well, I always love to say this because I think I'm one of those people that I hate just singles. And then never a body of work. I always love to see like a whole body of work, to see exactly what that artist was like. If you had an album from you, what type of music would we be expecting? What kind of project would we be expecting?
But for the first EP, it'll be a lot, mainly drill, but I'll try and put in one or two different genres just to mix it up and give people a taste of like my fire and that. Real. Yeah.
What do you want to represent to people as an artist? Like, what kind of messages are you trying to give to people in general?
I I'm just trying to. I talk a lot about the roads in my music.
The first tune was called Do Road. I hear that.
Yeah,
I understand. Yeah,
and obviously, I'm trying to take something positive out of negative. And as you go on, as you hear my music, it will be a lot more positive. It will be a lot more ambitious. It'll be more, it'll be a lot more. Like you'll see, like right now, I'll say that I'm at the bottom. Yeah, so I just want to show people that you can do whatever you want to do, and put your mind to it. You can do what you want.
It's weird one, and this is you stumbled across something too from what you were saying to do with the drill scene. Fortunately, through here, we've managed to have some of the biggest in terms of in the drill scene. And one thing that I like to learn things. For me personally, drill is crazy right now when it comes to the fans and who's behind it. But when I've come and spoken to some of them, some people probably don't think they're intelligent. Some of them literally are, I would say, Skengdo and AM. When they came up here, the way that they think, so intelligent. And S1 too. But going forward, do you feel like drill is ambitious? Or do you feel like because of this scene right now, because let's really get into it in a sense of...
It's definitely ambitious.
Okay, but then, and I have to always give this side of it too, you've got some drill artists that literally are recording tunes just talking about the badness from the jump. Is that positive?
So
even if they're talented?
Yeah, the only thing I can say about that is they're telling the truth. They're telling their truth.
100%.
You know, and everyone's entitled to tell their truth.
I agree with that.
I say that drill is ambitious because it gives people a chance to come away from the roads,
right?
Yeah, and at least give them a chance to make something of their life. So that's ambition. That in itself is ambition.
I agree with that.
The whole concept, but you never know what artists are going to come out with next. They might do like 2 albums of hard drill, and then they might do something positive. Look at Stormzy. Stormzy done what do you call it? The God, what's it?
Which one?
What's that song? Christmas number 1.
What?
The God one. The God's one. No, the God's one.
What was it? We all. If we don't, I remember.
The God one.
When this comes, I know exactly what song.
You know that song, innit?
Yes, I 100% know the song. I'm sure people at home know the song too.
Let's call it "Glad You Saved Me."
Glad You Saved Me. We renamed the song. It's okay. Go on.
Obviously, before then, he was doing "Shut Up."
Yeah.
And they're quite, even though they're jovial, they're quite. We would say negative.
Yeah. Some people would look at that. Yeah.
But then Christmas, he came out with a song,
godly song,
dedicated to God.
Yeah.
So you never know what people can come out with. You know. You
never know the progression. I guess is what you're trying to say. Yeah. Interesting. It's an interesting one because drill scene. I think the drill scene sometimes, although I love young black or just young black urban, forgetting just black, but prospering to things and using our tools from the environments we come from is sick. Yeah. But then sometimes when you hear some of the content where it literally is. Yeah. First off saying I'm going down to this road and I'm gonna do this to this person. Song end.
It's raw content.
Raw content.
And it's just people. It's people. It's people's truths, isn't it? And everyone's allowed to say their truth. It's freedom of speech, isn't it?
Freedom of speech. I guess it's a real life. It's a real life representation of exactly what is happening in my eyes. What I probably shouldn't say it, but in my eyes, what some of the government has put to these environments to make them speak this way.
Exactly. Because if they wouldn't say things that they haven't experienced,
100%,
you know,
100%.
Maybe it's a shame to the system, you know.
Yeah. In 2020, the rest of 2020, what is coming from you?
More music.
You look me right on the eye. Just every time you talk about new music, I can sense your excitement.
Music,
So what is the new music sounding like?
It's drill. It's drill, but it's drill.
Yeah, you just don't want to elaborate. I can tell. She's like, what's the music? She's like, it's drill. That's all it is. But okay, so kind of content, what kind of things are you talking about? Is there the roads? Yeah. Okay. So in next 5 years, where do you ideally see yourself?
In a big house.
In a big house. Talk that talk.
In a big car.
Talk that talk.
Yeah.
Straight up.
God willing.
There we go. God willing like that.
No, I'm joking. I hope to see myself as a recognized as a artist.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
When you hear my name, Beckmilli, that rapper.
Yeah.
Even that rapper, that's alright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I hope to go on tours around the world.
Sick.
Aeroplane, big aeroplanes.
Yeah.
Private ones.
Yeah. Private ones.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
Nah, I love it. And also, I've got to say, you definitely 100% got LDNRBS co-sign, because from time I heard the song, I was like, definitely should come up here 100%. So for anybody at home also that doesn't know who you are, why should they listen to your music?
Because it's fun.
That's the fun. I think we're gonna take that one moment you just said that and use that as a soundbite from now on.
Yeah.
Why should you listen to music? Because it's fun. Because straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Fun and it's good.
Yeah.
And they'll enjoy it. If they don't enjoy it, then it's not their sort of music. But if you do enjoy drill music, more than likely you enjoy my song. Sick.
What's your socials for the people?
Instagram, it's _Beckmilli. Spotify, Beckmilli.
There we go. There we
type
go.
in Beckmilli and you'll get me.
Love. All right, LDNRBS, Beckmilli for sure. Definitely got a cosign from us. We shall be back. LDNRBS.